Speaking of Kim K, this I found to be absurd. It didn't really make the headlines as far as outrage. I'm outraged. It's crazy. Kim K was on the cover of GQ's Man of the Year edition. Let's just let that sit in for a minute. A woman. Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
You know the
I say she irritates me.
You know the rules. We got to talk one at a time. I know y'all a little tipsy-turvy, but yeah, radio. A woman made the cover of GQ Man of the Year. The attack on masculinity continues. That's all this is. It's more programming. They put a woman to be the face of Man of the Year. Just think about all the prominent men in the world that's doing real work and improving society that could have made that cover. They put Kim K on there. So what is that saying to men? What does that mean for us?
You can't even let that bother you.
With you. Right, look. He's so, he letting black.
How y'all feel about this?
It don't matter. I ain't own her. I'm just saying people hate her for what? Okay, she, like we just talked about the bag shit. By her, what is it her fault that they wanted to put her on the damn cover of a magazine? If you let that bother you, that's on you. It is what it is.
She got the bag at the end of the day, but it is kind of fucked up. They could have picked so many different people.
Yeah, but they picked her, and they know people gonna look up, and that's gonna sell. The same thing we talking about it right now is what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
The same way her fucking whatever. What's her pops was the. What he was on the same type of shit.
Bruce Jenner?
He was a cover of a female magazine or some shit like that.
He's a transgender woman.
No, there's no such thing. You're a man or a woman.
Thank you.
At the end of the fucking day.
I agree.
But it don't matter though. Kim K do a lot of different things. She is who she is. But to go back, that don't mean she don't do shit for people in prison. I first-handedly know that I didn't see her do this.
Hold on.
You said she irritates you for what?
Just like he just brought up the fact of she'll do anything. I just feel like she'll do anything to not irritate people. That's my words, but just the fame. Like the whole Bratz thing. Like, okay, that I don't think they was doing blackface. I feel like people do come for her. Like the Marilyn Monroe. Like that lady is dead. Like why she can't wear the outfit? But she does things to be out there, and I feel like she just sells her.
Hold on, but how do you feel about her being on the cover? See, this wasn't a Kim K.
I think she looked beautiful.
Hate train, because I'm not mad at Kim for doing it, because if they paying, do it. Get your money. But what I'm saying is the overall message that they're sending to society. Because they're already trying to blur gender lines. They're already confusing the world. They got men thinking they can be women. They got women thinking they can be men. They got the men dominating women's sports. Like the whole world is like upside down. And to add this fuel to the fire, I feel like it's just more programming. How you feel about it?
Well, you hear it all the time. Like for instance, even a female rap. Like you can go and look firsthand at their record sales, and it's no offense to the ladies, but it's nowhere near the men. But you constantly hear the females is killing it. They killing it. They killing it. They killing it. The same thing with the Kim K thing, and she's on the front of GQ as the Man of the Year. So it's really just putting it out to men that, y'all are below at this point. That's what it's saying to me.
That's a good point.
That you guys are below. Out of all the men that we could have picked, we chose her. And, don't get it twisted. She's having a great year and has had some great years. But to put her on the front of a cover of a men's magazine is disrespectful to men, because you're definitely not finna go see you feel me, Damson Idris on the front of whatever Cosmopolitan or whatever the fuck it is. Talking about Women of the Year. So they do that to men to pick at men. And then as soon as men respond with this is foul, what they call you sassy. What, you a bitch, you sexist, all these different things. So it's one of those things where we have to just shut up and take it and kind of sit there and not say anything about it, because if we do, then we're looked at as soft or we have a problem with it, whatever. But at the end of the day, what is it showcasing? That women are better than men. Now, I'm not saying that, anybody's above anybody, but the way society, the media and other whatever platforms, what they're doing is that's the message that they're putting out there, that women are better than men. And I think that we're both different and we're equal in our ways, or we have our strengths in our ways. But what they're doing, like I said, is putting them first and putting us second.
Seeing that cover is crazy though. seeing the cover is crazy, but at the end of the day, it's they fucking magazine. They do what the fuck they want to do. I see what's going on, so it don't really bother me. Niggas need to stop fucking with GQ. Stop making they fucking magazine be as big as it is. If they doing weird shit like that, niggas need to fall back off of them. You know what I mean? And they shit wouldn't even be relevant. They won't even keep doing that shit. But the more if they see how many people buying that shit or how the money is profiting off of that, is what they're gonna keep doing.
See, I feel like in today's society, having a voice is one of the most powerful things you can have because they're literally trying to take it away. So when stuff like this goes on, it's up to us, the people, to make noise about it, to like, hey, this shit ain't cool, because silence is agreed. So yeah, it's their magazine, but they still pushing the narrative and they pushing an agenda behind it. To put a woman on the Man of the Year cover, come on, we know what's going on. Let's stop playing.
Shade.
It was plenty of men they could have put on that cover.
So do it make it worse by us giving it energy and making it grow? Or do you just, like you say, if you say it silently, do you let it die down? If it's not spoken on, it ain't making no noise, then everybody, at some point it's not going to exist.
No, that's a great point. That's a great point.
I think that's a great point, but I think at a certain point, it's the machine that's going to push it regardless of what we do. Like, it has so much power behind it that regardless, most people are sheep, and it's going to infiltrate their mind in the way that they think about certain things regardless. So we cannot give it energy. However, when you have a platform that has, billions of followers, billions of dollars in stock, et cetera, they're the ones who make what's hot and what's not. So yeah, maybe 2 million people don't give it the energy, but you still got 6 million, 10 million people that are going to look at it and go, okay, and subconsciously take that in and be like, man, women are better than men. Fuck this dude over here, or whatever the case is. He's weak. She's a boss. He's a bum. He's not. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what you're hearing.
When y'all, not to cut you off,
go ahead.
When you see the magazine, do you think that as a man, like, a woman is better than me? Like,
to be honest, what I think of the magazine is GQ knows exactly what they're doing. They know that people are going to sit here, pretty much like you're saying, and have the conversation of, wow, this is a woman on the front cover of a man's magazine. So I think they're doing it for shock value, like most things. But also at the same time, they understand the repercussions, like of how people are going to view things. Do I personally think that? Nah. When I see it, I just see Kim K on the front of a magazine, because I'm you know what I mean. I'm secure within myself, but I also understand that there's a whole bunch of other men that aren't, that might look at that and be like, damn. Or there might be women who see that and get turned up, like, damn. You get what I'm saying? I'm shitting on these niggas. Like, it's us in a negative way, is what I'm saying.
And to add to that, I feel like it's taking the femininity. The femininity out of women today. The influence on, it's just making women, like, I'm old school. Like, I feel like I'm a woman. Like, I kind of get dissy around my nigga because I don't even think when I'm with my nigga, because it's like I just turn into a just so feminine, and I feel like it's just taking away stuff like that. Is taking away from women being feminine. Like, be a woman. Like, you don't have to be this boss. You don't have to be this masculine person. But I feel like her doing that and them condoning that, it's inspiring women to be like, I don't need a nigga, and I could do this on my own, and I'm the nigga, or I'm the boss. And it's just like slow down. Like, you throwing off the equilibrium of the world.
I agree with what y'all saying, but at the end of the day, women got to stop idolizing these celebrities and stuff like that in general anyway.
Not just women,
Like,
people.
Yeah,
Period.
people, yeah.
Kids,
But I'm just saying
like,
as far as that, though. But that situation, you're right. People in general. You idolizing these people, thinking that they these, whatever the case is, and it goes back to what we saying. Not even that, but not even knowing their type of beliefs, their morals, their principles. You don't even know what type of person this really is at their core. But you see them on TV or you see certain things, and you're like, oh, I want to be like that.
Well, the reason I decided to speak on it, because I know they're trying to use this to add more flame to the gender wars, right? The gender wars have been going up and down. Lately, it's been slowing down. Boom, put Kim K on there. Now the men is mad that a woman's on there. Now a woman is empowered that a woman is on the cover of the men, and then it's back cracking, right? Like you said, maybe if we ignore it, it'll go away. But energy flows where attention goes. So they know that. That's why they do their best at harvesting the public's attention. Whoa! Who phone is that? Go get that.
I'm so sorry. I swear.
Or one of y'all just turned it off.
Yeah,
I told you
yeah.
to go check that motherfucker.
Radio. But yeah, like I said, attention flows where energy goes. So this platform is specifically one of the reasons I started it was to put an end to this gender war, because at the end of it all, our culture is coming. We're at the bottom because of it. We have no benefit because of it. We're reaping all the bad benefits because of it. So every time I see somebody trying to spark it back up, I make sure to try to put a wedge in between that. So, you know.
I just want to say one last thing if y'all want to go on. It's really true what you said about it, is trying to spark the gender war up, because you can build up a gender without tearing another one down, right? Like you could have given her some sort of Woman of the Year award or some sort of accolade that put her in her own class, instead of saying, hey, you are the Man of the Year award. You get what I'm saying?
That's too
I feel
regular
like that
though
was
for
a
them.
little too
Yeah.
much.
They
And that ain't
strategically
enough
know what they
shock
did.
value.
Yeah, that's true.